Welcome back to the Thorny Gamer channel. We're playing Thomas is Alone. This is Rain the Misses. Say hi to the missus.
Hello.
This is still me suffering playing Thomas was Alone.
And you still laughing at it.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Claire's having like a cape issue, I think.
She's a superhero. She needs a cape.
I'm just wondering how the hell am I ever gonna get her across here? The water on this side?
No. You need to put her on that little peg right there and get her on top of John.
Oh god. John, you're carrying something top heavy. Oh, this is cool. She just doesn't give a shit.
Claire gives no shits.
Claire, I feel Claire is main inspiration was the big hippo lady from Madagascar.
Claire is my favorite character. Do not diss her. Her and Laura, but you'll meet Laura later.
Right! Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
What's this?
Claire
The
needed to come up with a
Adventures?
superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Watch out, because when you go fast, the ones on top, if they're near the edge, they might fall off. Just warning you.
See, that's why she's here, to give me tips that actually help me. Good. I'm sorry, Claire just says the size of, like, a truck.
Claire arrived just in time.
Don't diss Claire.
It was, of course, the perfect moment for superhero.
She's so useful. She can float.
This is a timing thing, ain't
Claire
it?
arrived just in
Yeah.
time. Which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to
No!
You can wait till the
Claire
water
arrived
rises a little
just
bit.
in time.
The
Which was,
rudder
of course,
rises?
the perfect moment
Yeah.
for superheroes to arrive.
Ah. See? Alright, cool.
But you'll also drown, like, if you don't go fast enough, like now.
No!
Claire arrived just in time. Which was, of course, the perfect moment for
So you want to go
superheroes
and
to
push the
arrive.
buttons as quickly as possible and then get back on Claire.
Clear!
And then you're going to move Claire over.
I forgot the switch.
Claire arrived just
That
in
is
time.
okay.
Which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
I'm a patient woman.
I have patient viewers.
You don't have to, like, make her jump. You just have to, like, when the water rises, and he's on there. Just move her over.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Game, you know me too well. Already.
Hey, you want to get an achievement?
Claire wondered.
Too late.
Thomas would
Ah,
be
you... That's not even
the
fair!
lone Avenger type. She liked that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and
Fuck it,
conveniently placed pools of
suicide!
toxic water.
He's achievement boring.
Claire arrived just in
And now
Which
time.
in
want
this
all
game
the
is not
achievements.
very
Of course, The
impressive.
perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Yes, superhero to arrive. Blah 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 blah. I want my achievement.
Let's see how many time it takes you to get this.
In as many restarts as it requires. To quote Claire.
Claire is wise.
Yes. Beyond her years. Seconds.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Claire was old in this world.
So the idea is to sacrifice, right?
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick.
Ah, fuck.
Claire
It might
arrived
just be easier
just in time.
to, as soon as
It
you
was, of course, the
can,
perfect moment for
for
superheroes
John.
to arrive.
No, sorry, Thomas, to jump off Claire and sacrifice himself to go with the...
Yeah, most of them. It's not going quick enough. I need to be faster. Boing, boing.
As the water began
John,
to rise,
Thomas might
Claire
fall
vowed
off
to
if
save
that
this little
say no.
rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered
Oh
if
yeah!
Thomas would make a good
Hidden
sidekick.
depths. Alright, now we can just calmly finish this. Calm
Claire
and
arrived
composed.
just in time, which was, of
Hurry
course,
up!
the
Hurry
perfect
up!
moment for superheroes
up!
to arrive.
Thomas is growing into the impatient one.
Change the title of the game to Thomas
Thomas is
was
impatient.
impatient. Hurry the fuck up.
Yes. Thomas has no time for this.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Well, hopefully no more restarts, Claire. Don't worry. Be the superhero.
We'll see.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type?
Lone
Like that.
adventure type.
A sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
Good job.
Yay!
It only took you like 10 tries.
Could be worse, alright?
No.
John,
The
time
others
to shine
told
again.
Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Toink, toink, toink.
The only thing about Claire is Claire cannot jump at all. So
I've
There
realized
she-
this.
there she's a little bit useless, but everything else she's pretty good.
No! Say goodbye to John. He's no longer welcome in our community. We need to send John off.
Do you have just like a grudge against John?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Claire probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice.
Chris,
Seemed
yes.
stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris.
It's always Chris.
Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
So... Ah. Oh. Eek.
So fancy.
just
Oh.
choose Kill Chris, because...
What was that TV show? Everyone hates Chris.
Yeah, right? See?
Everyone loves John. And Thomas. And Claire is meh.
I think that's the name of the TV show, yes.
That's the full name. The producers were like, okay guys, this is a little dumb, so we're just gonna make it Everyone Hates Chris.
Well, it's not lying. Everybody does hate Chris. And you have to help
Not
him
for
get
long.
up all the time, and such work.
There is a love story in this one.
Oh no. Don't tell me it's the pink block.
Pink one, Thomas?
Thomas
Hey.
is not pink.
Where had Chris gone?
Well, he's like a red.
Off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
What pink are you talking about?
I
I
don't
was
know.
honest. And she had to be because she was a superhero.
There is a pink
This
block,
was
but
a
she's not in
troubling
yet.
turn of events.
Oh, but is that the love interest of Chris?
Still, there were reasonably sized bodies
spoilers?
of water
Not
to
telling
cross.
you.
Jeez. What spoilers concerning blocks and rectangles?
They have personalities of their own, thank you. Maybe you just don't see them in the same light as I do.
That's my emotion.
That would be a first.
Wow.
Shh. I'm not mean at all.
No. Stay. Oh man. Woohoo!
You're like groaning at the minor inconveniences.
Yeah, that's me
Moving
though.
platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Watch out, because that one goes in the water. But you're good. You're in clear.
They were doing really
Ah.
well.
See what I mean?
Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Oh, poor Thomas. No, Thomas! Claire will help you!
It's probably easier just to not take Claire and just have him jump over.
No, but I... Oh, fuck.
That one was your own fault.
Judge me.
I will judge you.
You didn't
As,
see that.
as much as I like.
Okay. Oh, I did it. I did the same thing again, guys.
That's like the third time you've done it, so shame on you. Good job. So proud.
Yikes, proud of me.
2.9.
Those spikes.
Yes. And you can die on them.
Claire was alone.
You will die on them.
Which was odd, because She wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save.
Yeah,
Being
save
the only
yourself.
superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? It was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite.
Good job,
Not exactly
nobody died.
cancer.
Rubbish red
Really?
kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Oh yeah.
You just fell down a hole.
Shh.
Not that impressive.
Wow. Deja vu. The world was repeating.
This map
And
looks
this time
familiar.
Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force.
There's a disturbance
Something
in the
had altered the
force.
matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them. Claire finally had a nemesis.
She's found her nemesis.
Yes, the game. GG, Claire. The game is your worst enemy.
The Game of Thrones.
In the Game of Thrones. you
Plot
play
twist.
or you
The
die.
rectangles are Cersei Lannister and
So-
Tyrion.
No. Like, alright. So, Thomas. He's like a good character, right? So he'd be like, I don't know, Eddard Stark. Should I be head, Thomas? Spoilers! Eddard Stark dies. It's like saying Dumbledore's gay.
It's a known fact. But the thing in Game of Thrones, everyone dies. Nobody lives.
Not entirely true.
You win or you die.
Yeah, that's... yeah.
And not many people win.
So, let me get this right. I'll be doing this one for the foreseeable future, and oh, no. I'm rubber, you're glue.
Oh, the next one.
I built
No.
protections in this system. When overlaps occurred, the world generated a splitter to remove the unwanted additionals.
The new character.
Alright, a new guy. We'll leave it off here. Thank you for watching. The Bergfinn plays with wine and the missus. Thomas was alone. See you next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye-bye.